we're going to be taking a look at
Robbers.
Mix and Match Robbers is a 2 to 4 player speed game where players are trying to match cards around the outside of the circle with the combination that's in the middle. Players take turns rolling the dice and changing the combination that's in the middle, depending on whether you get the head, the middle, or the tail. Then you look around the circle and try to find the specific combination that's currently showing. The first player to put one of their fingers on that combination wins that card. The play continues until all of the different body part cards in the middle are depleted, and then whoever has won the most cards wins the game. There's also a variant that allows players to steal cards from in front of each other that makes the game a little more exciting. Mix and Match Robbers is definitely an interesting little game. It's probably the tiniest Haba game I own. It comes in this tiny little bitty box with just a little bit of dice and a little bit of cards. The components are pretty solid. The one thing I'm worried about though is that they have those tiny little like cards that you find, like the American like small cards in the game, and the fact that it's a real-time game when people are like trying to touch the cards real quick. I'm kind of worried that the cards might get bent up and stuff like that, and I actually had my daughter bend one of the cards up already, but that's probably just because she's super young. So but yeah, it's pretty interesting. My kids like it a lot, but it's definitely sort of difficult for them to be able to find exactly the thing, and maybe it'll work a little bit better when they're a little bit older, but I can't really play on the same level as them because it's a speed game and it's all about trying to find the thing. My son still loves to pull this game out and see all the different cartoony characters, and like the art on it's great as you're switching up the different characters and trying to find which one matches that. I played this with my game group, but we played where we had all of our, like the guys we'd actually found splayed out, so that way anything was free game. Every single time a card came up, we had to make sure to touch that card. And that was actually pretty exciting and fun because everybody's trying to be on like the edge of their seats, like, oh no, which one's it gonna be? Oh, touch it. And then I was like, oh, that's the one in front of you. Oh no, I gotta protect the ones in front of me. So it made it pretty exciting to play it that way, even though that's sort of like a little bit of a variant on the game. But yeah, overall, I think Haba has a lot stronger games than this, especially if you're looking for games for kids. I really like Animal Upon Animal and Rhino Hero and all these other games like that. Haba has a great line, and Mix and Match Robbers is probably not the most exciting in that line, but the price point and the size of the box makes it super tiny, so you can kind of take it anywhere. So if you want to, check out Mix and Match Robbers. Thanks so much, guys, for checking out my review. Make sure to leave a comment down below what your favorite kids game is, and I'll try to respond to those, and we'll see you guys next time.
Thanks so much for watching the Dice Tower videos. Find more great videos and reviews, as well as our top-rated audio podcast at Dicetower.com. You can also find other great shows at DicetowerNetwork.com. I'm Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower. The Dice Tower is sponsored by Cool Stuff Inc., where you can find great games for great prices. Cool stuff in stock. Check them out at CoolStuffInc.com.